Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Cooking with the Eddings, just for the love of it. This is a show we've been trying to do for a while to welcome you into our homes as we prepare meals for our family. Cynthia and I are career-oriented people. I'm an attorney. I practice law, practice criminal defense, personal injury, estate planning. And while I'm at work or at the court, Cynthia's running the office and managing the office for us. When we get off from work, we have a family of 5 that we have to cook for. And sometimes it can be a little daunting, but we decided to put fun in it, put love in it.
And that's our time to bond with the family.
And that is our time to bond. So this is Cooking with Love from the Eddings. Babe, you want to tell them about the menu we have today?
Well, what we're going to do is something real quick for all of you mothers and fathers out there that come home on a work day and you want something quick but delicious. And you get just a good taste as you would if you went out to a restaurant, but better because you got love in it, a touch of love. We're going to have today, pan-seared fish.
And this is tilapia, pan-seared tilapia.
Spinach.
We're going to have sauteed garlic spinach. You can look at us too. And you're going to have
potatoes. I'm going to do my homemade potatoes, mashed potatoes with garlic.
The boys love sauteed mushrooms on their fish. So we're going to saute up a little mushrooms and we're going to throw it on the fish once the fish is done. Should be a scrumptious meal. It's a healthy meal. Everyone loves it. It's quick, under an hour, and it saves a lot of money. If you was to buy this meal out at a restaurant, it'll cost about $20 per person.
For sure, for sure.
But if you shop to get everything, we paid, what do we pay for this, baby? About $25 tops?
If that.
$25 feeds everyone, a whole family of 5. And it's going to probably taste better than the restaurant. At least we hope it will.
It will taste better. And as a matter of fact, spending under $25, it just depends on how greedy your family is. You might have leftovers for tomorrow, so that's 2 meals for the price of $25. You can't beat that. But hey, stay tuned. We're going to be back to prep in a second. See you in a second. We're going to start now.
Okay, great. Well, we're going to start off with, as we prepare this meal. Now, this meal should take about an hour length of time, max, maybe even 45 minutes. To start this, we're going to start off and do the mashed potatoes first because the mashed potatoes take the longest. Cynthia is the mashed potato queen, so we slide that and hand that off to Cynthia, and she takes that. Once she gets the mashed potatoes going, I'm going to start prepping the fish. Fish is going to be my department, and then I'm going to do the spinach last. The spinach is going to be the quickest to take, about 10 minutes to have some good sauteed spinach, and that'll be last, and then we'll saute up the mushrooms. So Cynthia, sweetheart, why don't you go ahead and take off with the mashed potatoes?
Okay, first what you do is, it just depends on, like I said, how greedy your family is, because our family of 5 is like feeding 10, because we're greedy. We love to eat here. So, just to get a nice portion of mashed potatoes, you just cut up probably about 8 potatoes in little squares. You have garlic, and as you can see, I already still have my water boiling. It's boiling high now. I've added the butter, the salt, and the pepper. So I'm going to go ahead on and put the potatoes in the water and let it come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, then that's when I will add 3 cups of milk and salt and pepper. And it just depends on how you want your mashed potatoes. If you want it creamy, you add more milk, which we'll get to that soon. Or if you want it thick, then you just add less milk. So I'll be back in a second. We're going to continue with Michael now. And we're going to start the potatoes boiling.
Okay, Cynthia's got the potatoes on boil and cooking. We're going to start off, we got some nice size tilapia fillet. This is delicious white fish, very flaky, and it prepares well pan-seared or blackened. So we're going to blacken this fish, pan-seared and blacken this fish. And I've got 4 here, we got some more, we'll prepare that later. But this is going to feed basically a family of 5. To start off with, you take some butter. You want to butter each fish individually. You want to coat the front and the back with butter. Hey Z, you want to play some music? I love music when I'm cooking. Kind of soothes and relaxes me. You got our butter on. Gonna get your hands a little dirty here. You want to coat the front and the back. You turn it down a little bit, baby. Oh, Cynthia.
Yes.
Why don't you introduce our family while we can? Yeah,
Okay.
catch your word roll.
Sarah, turn around and say hi. She turned around. She just got off work. She loves to eat too. Yeah, this is my sister-in-law here. She loves to eat, so she'll tell you exactly how we eat at home. And also, Amon, who's videotaping, you can't see him yet, but stay tuned, you'll be able to see him as well. But we're gonna point the camera back to Michael.
She got you.
And hopefully Jordan will be home soon. But Michael's gonna continue with his fish while I get the preparation ready for the mashed potatoes. See you in a second.
Okay, we got all pieces of fish coated with butter. And we use a butter spray is what we use, and it's easier to coat the fish that way. Okay, I'm just gonna wash this excess butter off my hands.
You guys are in for a treat. You're in for a treat.
Okay, now, the seasoning that we're gonna use on this blackened fish is just gonna be garlic, black pepper, and blackened spice sauce goes on it. Then I top it off with a little parsley. The first thing we're gonna do is just go ahead and add the garlic. And you just wanna do a light coating. You don't wanna overcoat the fish. You want to coat both sides of the fish, front and back.
This is my husband, y'all. I get excited just watching him cook. And it looks good while he preps it. So you can only imagine what it tastes like.
Okay, that's coated with the garlic. Now you want to go ahead and sprinkle black pepper. I don't use any salt. Some families like to use salt, but between the garlic and the blackened spice, you really don't need any salt added at all. So you can at least help stay away from the salt with this type of meal.
Hey, you're right. That's a great help tip right there. Great help tip.
Thanks,
You're welcome. We got a lot of diabetes in our family, so we try and stay away from salt. There's a lot of substitute that you can use and get just a better taste without all that salt.
This is smelling pretty good right now.
Yeah.
Okay, the last thing you want to do is put the blackened salt seasoning on it. And this is just the standard blackened seasoning for seafood. And this, you want to be a little bit more liberal on this. You want to give it a good coat.
Okay, Amon, you can come over here. As he's continuing to get the fish seared and all, I still have the potatoes still boiling. So you can do multiple things while you're working, like hubby's doing the fish, wife or family member can be doing the mashed potatoes. It doesn't take long with the spinach, and we'll get to that as soon as Michael finishes with the fish. But I've already got my preparation ready for the mashed potatoes, which is really simple. You use 2 cups of milk in the masher. All right, stay tuned. We're waiting on those potatoes to finish boiling.
Okay, we've got our fish done. It's all set. Now we want to do is prepare to sear the fish. I use a non-stick pan to sear. Sweetheart, can I have a napkin?
Sure.
Thanks. Good. I use a non-stick pan to sear the fish, and I sear it with olive oil. So this is just straight extra virgin olive oil.
Do they have close, baby, so they can see it? The name of it?
Well, we don't want to advertise any particular brand. We ain't getting money on this advertising.
You're right about that.
Put this extra virgin olive oil. So we want to put in just enough to coat the whole pan. And that's going to be enough right there. You can see it's not a lot. You just want to evenly coat the pan with olive oil. You want to start off on a medium-high heat. You just want to let that just go ahead, the pan naturally heat itself for a few minutes. Great. So while the pan's heating, you've got the potatoes boiling. We're just ready for the pan to heat, and then we'll go to the next stage.
Now, baby, do you need the top on?
You know what? That's a good question.
Okay.
When you sear the fish, you sear it without a top.
Okay.
So you don't cover it.
Shows how much I know, right?
Oh, good question though.
Okay.
And our viewers would like to know something like that.
Okay.
Good. So we'll take a commercial break, and we'll be right back when we start ready to sear the fish.
See ya.
All right. Welcome back, viewers. We're ready to start pan searing our tilapia. I've got my pan on. It's on medium heat, and it's got olive oil in the pan. We want to take each piece. Make sure that's on medium. I can get about 3 pieces of fish in a pan this size. Great. Now you let that sear on each side for about 5 minutes on each side, and your fish should be ready. Give or take a minute or two. Sometimes it's good to just watch them look, but about 5 minutes on each side to get the fish ready.
You want me to get the spatula ready for you?
Please,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay. He's picky about the spatula, so let me ask you which one
I
you
use a
prefer.
metal
So
spatula.
metal is better?
I always use metal.
Metal it is.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's cooking. Now while that's cooking, we can start on the spinach. We also saute the spinach in olive oil. Put a little olive oil in the pan. We have our fish time. By 8:43, it should be time to change the fish. Turn the fish by 8:43. Potatoes still working.
It shouldn't be that much longer.
We're going to saute the spinach with some fresh garlic cloves. These were cut by Cynthia earlier. It's just a garlic clove that's chopped, and we put it in the olive oil.
Like this, just this size, and you can just chop it to taste. If you like it bigger than this, that's fine, but we just like to keep them in little small portions.
The spinach is fresh spinach, and we washed it after we purchased the fresh spinach. Got it nice and clean from the store and washed it.
Wow.
Potatoes are cooking great.
I know, right? I wish you was able to smell. I wish you was able to smell the food, but I can't even tell you how it smells. It smells so good. Right, baby?
Smells delicious.
Okay, so, did they see the garlic?
Yes, the garlic's in there.
She's running from the camera, but she's waiting to eat. That's what our kids do. They wait. They be waiting on the food here.
Second person of mine.
And you know what? Let me tell you what the kids do. They don't have to see what we're cooking. They smell, and they come in the kitchen with the smell. The smell brings them in the kitchen. Am I right?
No, yeah, typically what it does, especially our boys.
Right.
You want to take a commercial break?
Yes, we'll see you back in a few seconds.
Welcome back, everybody. Now it's time for our spinach. We've got our olive oil nice and hot. We've got the garlic inside there. This spinach looks like there's a lot, but this spinach is going to cook down. It's going to cook down to barely nothing. But we want to fill this pot with spinach. Okay, I put about half the amount in, and where's my salt? Salt shaker, got it. And I want to salt the spinach. Okay, spinach you want to do just not too much salt, but just get a good shaking on there. Then I want to go ahead and top it with some more spinach. You want to top it off again, a little salt, and you want to cover it. Cover the spinach. And let that ball down naturally. Now it's time to flip our fish. Fish is ready. It's been about cooking for 5 minutes. Fish is kind of delicate, so you want to be careful when you flip it. That looks pretty good.
Yum. Atlanta Fish Market ain't got nothing on that. Right, Gerard?
Got one that fell apart there. 2 out of 3 is not bad.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, you can take a look and see how that fish is coming along. It's going to be quite delicious
And
there.
let me say something.
We're going to do this about 5 more minutes.
Right. And let me say something. My mom, she does not like baked fish. For you people out there that don't like baked fish, this pan-seared fish, it looks like it's baked, but it's fried together, so it's like a mixture. And my mom loves this. She'll eat this, and it's very healthy because it's not really fried. So for all you lovers out there that think you don't like baked fish, this is like a medium between both. Now I'm ready to start my garlic mashed potatoes. Okay, the potatoes, they boil for like about 30 minutes. Now they're ready to cook into the mashed potatoes. So you just take them. See the water has boiled down on them? You just take it and you just drain the water out.
You need a strainer, baby?
No, the strain is okay because it's okay to leave just a little water.
Okay.
Excuse the dishes in the sink, y'all, because we do wash as we cook. So there's a few dishes in the sink that we're going to wash soon. Okay, so you drain the water. And it's okay to leave just a tad. So that's how your mashed potatoes look. Okay. You take a cup of milk. And you pour the cup of milk in. And then you get the butter, which is right here. And like I said, it's seasoned to taste. I don't know how much of you guys like a whole lot of butter. Some might be on a diet, can't eat as much butter. So I'm not going to tell you how much to put in there. But I usually put like about 3 tablespoons of butter. I get my black pepper. Season to taste. Add some black pepper. Okay. Then a little salt. And then, hold on, I'll get my favorite masher here. And then you just get it and you mash it. And once again, keep in mind I said, it depends on how you like your mashed potatoes. My husband and the family likes it thick. They don't like it too soupy. So you just mash it, make sure you get all the lumps out of it. Or once again, if you like lumps, leave the lumps in. But you get it mashed up. See how good that's looking? And actually, to be honest, the mashed potatoes are already ready. But I like to cook it a little bit longer now to let the milk cook in there some. And then, Zara, can you pass me a little mitten over there? Because it's kind of hot. Thank you. Okay. So, see how I'm beating this in. And as you can see how lumpy it is? This is how we like it. But if you like it a little soupier, then just add the milk little by little and keep stirring it until it gets to your satisfaction. Okay, I'm gonna put it back on the oven now for about 5 more minutes, and I'll see you when it's done.
Then we'll cut it, okay,
You need
Mom?
to say while Cynthia's mashing.
Tell me when to go.
It is good.
Tell me when to go.
Go.
Oh, you didn't tell me. Okay. Hey, this is the fish that just came out. It looks beautiful. What I understand, it tastes pretty great. Does it taste great, Zara?
It was good.
Just good?
No, it was damn good.
Oh, okay, good.
That's pretty weed over there.
Cynthia's got the mashed potatoes going, and the spinach is almost ready as well. Folks, we should be eating in about 10 minutes. It's been less than an hour so far.
Hopefully you're not hungry.
Okay.
Okay, we're back again.
Back again. It is just 9 o'clock, and everything is actually done. Is that right, baby?
You're right, absolutely
Want
right.
to show the viewers how everything, the finished product?
Less than 1 hour, we were able to complete this meal.
We have the sauteed spinach. Remember how we started with the spinach filled this entire pot? It boils down to this is like a bag of spinach. So I'm going to have to cook another bag, of course, but for the purposes of the show, this is a completed spinach, what it looks like. This is the garlic spinach. It was sauteed with olive oil and garlic. We've got sauteed mushrooms that will go on top of the fish. And you just want to saute this until the mushrooms are soft. And these mushrooms are good and soft and ready to go on top of the fish. Then we have the fish, and this fish is all done. It's nice and blackened, pan-seared, ready to go.
And last but not least, the mashed potatoes are done. Remember I told you we like ours thick? This is how the mashed potatoes come out, and it took less than 30 minutes. We'll see you back in a second with the complete finished dinner. This is the finished product. Baby, you want to tell them what we got here?
We've got our blackened tilapia, sauteed mushroom, mashed potatoes, and spinach. This meal is prepared in less than an hour, and I guarantee you, it's going to be delicious.
And once again, thank you for tuning in with our show with Cooking with the Eddings with
Just for the love of it.
See ya.